Hi guys, Will here from WB Trading. So I just want to start by saying I've tried to keep this video as factual as possible and with as little bias and opinion present as possible. And literally the only reason I've spent my entire day today putting this video together for you all is to try and help, to add value for you and hopefully enable you to increase your chances of building a successful trading business whilst not blowing up your account. And honestly, if you ever watch any of my YouTube videos in full, please let it be this one, because managing risk really will either make or break your trading. So let's get into it. Firstly, why is managing risk even important? Now, this isn't opinion, guys, it's fact. Managing risk is essential because trading is not linear. In this game, you cannot hope for the best. You cannot just see what happens. This is an extremely challenging business to prosper within. You can't just guess, you can't wing it, and so on. Now, let's start with this tweet from Ivan, who's a consistently profitable trader. Consistent profitability in trading is not linear. It's cyclical, just like the market. You won't make money all the time, sometimes for months in a row. Understand this and be released from the illusion that you'll get to milk the market with every single trade that you place. Guys, even an excellent high win rate strategy will have losing periods. And yes, even extended losing periods, unfortunately, but it happens. Let's take a look at maths. Now, what you're looking at here are the probabilities of X successive losing trades in a row based on win rate within a 50 trade period. Now, if any of you watching this have ever worked with me, you'll have most likely heard me say that I always think in 50 trade blocks, but this does not mean that every 50 trade block will be profitable. Yes, even when trading a profitable strategy, it's just not how the markets work. Again, guys, I have to repeat and emphasize this. A statistically proven strategy, whether it's discretionary, whether it's mechanical, will be affected both positively and negatively as probabilities play out. As you can see, guys, even with a 60% win rate strategy, there is a very real chance that you will have 9 losing trades in a row. And guys, if you're thinking, well, I mean, it's a low chance though, isn't it, Will? This will never happen to me. Just you wait, because that's the kind of attitude that a trader who hasn't yet been humbled by the markets has, believe me. I'm sorry to say this, guys, and I know that it's not what you might want to hear, but this is the purpose of this video, to hopefully stop some of you from making mistakes. And again, literally all I want to do here today is to help you increase your chances of success. Now, let's talk about risk percentage, i.e. what percentage of your accounts you're risking on each trade. Let's say that you're risking an enormous 10% on each trade, and I know that some of you out there are doing this. When that 9 losing trade run comes, you'll be down by 90%. This is almost impossible to recover from, guys. Almost impossible, if not impossible. Trading is over for you at this stage. Let's say you're risking a slightly more realistic, but still way too large, 5% on each trade. Again, when that horrible run inevitably comes along, you're going to be down 40%, 50% or more. Now, you can come back from a 40% drawdown or a 50% drawdown, but by even reaching this stage, you're just tilting the odds in favour of emptying your account rather than growing it. You know, you're making it harder for yourself. And guys, trading's hard enough. It's more than hard enough. We all know that by now. Listen, at times you'll be lucky. You might be risking 5%, let's say, and you could get away with it for a while. And, you know, you build your account by, let's say, 50%, even 100% or more. Now, this is brilliant. And I'd say, look, well done. But please, guys, realize this is luck, not skill. Luck runs out. Skill is what lasts. And a skilled professional trader who's here to trade for the long term is not risking 5% or 7.5% or 10% or higher on a trade by trade basis. They're risking 0.5%, 1%, 2%, you know, realistic numbers that will allow the probabilities to play out in their favour over a long time horizon. The mathematical probabilities are here, right in front of you, black and white. I mean, this is literally absolute proof, guys, that if you trade any pretty average trading strategy that offers a win rate of around the 50% mark, give or take, there is a chance that you'll have 10, if not 11 losses in a row at some point. And this is the reason I'm sharing this with you, so that you can just stop, think, and prepare for this both mentally and physically within your trading itself. Now, do this for me, okay? Here's an exercise for you. Number 1, work out the statistical win rate of your current strategy. And I mean proven via stats, not a guess based on your last 10, 20 trades. Take your last 100 trades and work out the win rate. Number 2, when you have the win rates, let's say yours is 60%, ask yourself, what are the odds of X amount of consecutive losses based on the maths that you see on screen right now? Number 3, let's say your strategy provides a 60% win rate. There's a chance that you'll eventually have 9 losses in a row. Therefore, the absolute most you should be risking on each trade should be around the 3% mark, because when 9 losses come around, the absolute worst damage it's going to do is cause a 27% drawdown. Now, this is a heavy drawdown to stomach, but it's not career ending, and that's the point. Number 4, begin trading at 3% risk, ideally lower now, going forward. Now, what will happen if you don't manage risk correctly? Simply put, and I genuinely do hate to say this, but you will blow up your trading account. You will empty your account and you will have zero money left. I've seen it happen time and time again. And it's interesting because nobody thinks it's going to happen to them. You know, you just never think that it will happen to you until it happens to you. And believe me, if you're risking 5% or 10%, you are only trades away from blowing up that account, unless you're very lucky. Now, if that's what you want and you want to empty your trading account, hey, carry on as is. I can't stop you, and all I can do is give you the facts. I'm not making this stuff up, guys. This whole talk is based on factual mathematics. If not, though, and you want to trade for the long term, please manage your risk. So, to draw this video to a close, let me share a tweet that I saw Steve Burns share recently that further illustrates my point. So he says, position sizing determines your long-term success in trading. Trade too big and every losing streak wipes out all previous profits. Guys, there are no shortcuts. There are no get-rich-quick strategies. If you want to trade successfully, trade strategies that provide a source of edge, trade these with consistency, and manage risk. The money really will take care of itself. So I really, really hope that's helped. And I mean, hopefully at the very least, a few of you guys will take what I've just said on board, and it will be the reason why you make it in this game. If just one single person makes it as a trader because of this, I'm happy. I've done my job. Thanks for watching, guys. Good luck. And if you do need me for anything else, please do feel free to drop me an email, leave me a comment, a Twitter message, whatever it is. I'm always here and I'm always happy to help. Again, thanks very much for watching, guys. Much appreciated. It's great to have you here on the channel, and I'll hope to have you back here again soon. Thanks, guys.